feels like there's a fear of play as children get older and in the classroom. And then, sort of this punishment as an educator, what are you doing? Like they're playing, that is not learning. And so it's important, I think, this education of what play is, and that play is the work of children. It is absolutely the work of children. And that doesn't mean just young children. I think that play is necessary all throughout school and even as adults. I have a book by David Elkin that I'm a big fan of, and he talks about the importance of play as adults as well. It's just that play, or what we think of as play, looks different. So as children get older, in terms of the learning, what is play is going to look different than it does in the early childhood classroom, but there is absolutely room for hands-on learning, project-based learning, them getting in and figuring out what they like, or steering a project this way, giving them the general guidance and being truly a guide, which is what I think good early childhood teachers understand their role is a guide, not an instructor. But here I am as a guide to offer these things, to present these things, and give you options for you to discover and find out really how you learn as opposed to what to learn. And I think that's one of the biggest shifts we do in the education system is we really shift from how to learn and then what to learn. We need to cover this material, we need to cover it this way, and we need to meet these standards by this time and this time, because granted, our whole system, there's a lot that is based upon that. So I'm a believer in a whole revamping, but that's a whole nother discussion of our education system.
And I would love to be part of that conversation.
Yes, absolutely. But I do think we are doing a great disservice taking away play and, cutting recess time, taking away that unstructured, because there's learning that happens there. Yes, it might be different. It's still social learning, which is just as important, if not more valuable as we get older and are much more embedded in our social systems and impacted and influenced by our social peers. Then they also need that unstructured time to just be and discover and figure out. And I think that, yes, we are taking more and more of that away, even sometimes with good intentions. So there's a lot of, extracurricular activities and this, and we sign you up for this and this. And so then you have these students who, from morning until night, evening, are in something and doing something. And again, not having then that unstructured, like you time, where do we put in too much and where do we not let go enough? Think that is a big one, is that we tend to feel like it's better if we are structuring every part of their day and they're constantly engaged and they're going to. And I think that we're actually causing a lot of harm that way. And when we don't step back and allow just that natural time to then really, really imprint the learning and make it their own.